Okay, so I'm going to be talking about the Roman Praetorium, but before I start, I will give you a bit of context. So, Jesus has just been sentenced to death by Pilate, and Pilate washes his hands of Jesus' blood, and Jesus is now entering the Praetorium, which is basically a palace of a Roman general. So if you take Matthew 27, verse 27 to 31, you can see that Jesus is mocked, teased, and taunted by the entire Roman battalion. They put a scarlet robe on him, they strip him of his clothes, and they twist together a crown of thorns on his head. They even put a staff in his right hand, and they kneel before him, and they mock him, saying, "Hail, King of Jews." They spit on him, and they beat his head time and time again. And what I take from this message is that Jesus was utterly humiliated, but he did not resist at all. He took it all and he bore it all. And I think that is just really admirable. And that is the message, and that is what I hope to explore today. So I want you to take Romans chapter 5, please. And you can see that in this chapter, Paul talks about suffering, and suffering produces perseverance, perseverance character, and character hope. And I think that's why Jesus suffered, is because he hoped and he trusted in God to work it out for good. And similarly, we need to apply this in our lives, because even when situations seem against us and when things don't seem to be working according to what we want it to be, we should trust in the Lord, because he has the whole picture and we know he is in control and he loves us, so he wouldn't do anything against us. And we should know that God is ahead of every situation, and he's always one step ahead, and he will work it together for our good. And that is why I also want to explore the love of Jesus for us. And Jesus suffered so much on the cross, and I think he did this because he loved us. And I want you to take Psalm 22 as well. And here Jesus calls out to God, saying, my God, why have you forsaken me?" And you can see that Jesus is crying out to God, and he is truly, truly suffering. And I think he suffered, and he did that because he loved us so much and so deeply and so truly, that he was able to bear that suffering for us. And I think we need to realize the true love of Jesus for us. And the reason he did this is because he wants us to have a relationship with God, and the love of God as well, because he gave us his only son so that we might live. And I also want to explore the four absolutes, which is evil, justice, love, and forgiveness. And they all converge on the cross. So evil was conquered, justice was delivered by Jesus, who was our justifier, and Jesus did this because he loved us, and we are forgiven and we have a relationship with Christ. And finally, what I would like to leave you with is that we should really stop questioning whether Jesus died on the cross, but really start trying to answer why he died on the cross for us. And that is because he loves us truly, and he cares for us, and he knows each one of us by name. And I hope you find meaning through the love of Jesus Christ. Thank you.